how an egg eventually turns into a butterfly. You're supposed to read page 249 and ask a question. What questions do you have about butterflies or about the butterfly's life cycle? Okay. This is what you should have read for your homework. We're going to read it again before class starts. I need someone, so we're going to read about how this egg turns into this beautiful butterfly. Maihua, can you read the first two?
Some young animals look very different from their parents. One example is a butterfly.
Good job. So these look different. This egg looks very different from the butterfly. Very good. You can read the next two sentences. We're going to start right here.
What sentence?
A butterfly.
A butterfly?
Yep. Makes
big changes as it grows. It life inside an egg.
Yep. It begins its life inside of this egg. Hai Fong, can you please read the next sentence? A caterpillar.
A caterpillar
hatches
from the egg.
Very good. And after the caterpillar hatches from the egg, what do you think it does? What do you think the caterpillar does? Hai Fong? Okay, Ruby, after the caterpillar comes out, what do you think it does?
The caterpillar comes out. I think it's fried food.
Yeah, what does a caterpillar eat?
Leaves?
Any guesses? Yeah, it's going to eat the leaves. It's going to eat the leaves. Very good job, Ruby. And after the caterpillar eats the leaves, what's going to happen next? Let's read the next two sentences. Sue, can you read the next two sentences for us? And the caterpillar.
Okay. And mirror
becomes
a
pupa. It makes a hard covering. Good job. Good job reading, Sue. Okay, why do you guys think the pupa makes a hard covering? Why do you guys think it makes a hard covering? Any idea of why it makes a hard covering? Elsa, why do you think the covering is hard?
Because if the
Think about a turtle shell. Think about a turtle shell. Why is the turtle shell hard?
protect the danger.
Yeah, protect
itself.
Yeah, to protect itself. So why do you think the pupa has a hard covering? Do you think it's to do the same thing to protect itself?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same as the turtle shell. It gets really, really hard to protect itself. Remember, guys, this caterpillar, let's look at the caterpillar. Look at the picture, everyone. This caterpillar has to turn into this butterfly. It needs to protect itself. It needs to protect itself inside of the pupa. The pupa is hard, so it can turn into a beautiful butterfly, and nothing might try to eat it, or it might fall out of the tree. The pupa has to be nice and hard. Good job. And after, what happens after? Let's read the last two sentences. MK, there you go.
An adult butterfly comes out of the covering. One day, it may lay an egg.
And after it lays its eggs, where do we start over in our life cycle? Where do we go?
Egg.
The egg. Yeah, we started over. Good job. We made it to the end, which happens. The end is the beginning, because remember, it's a circle. It is a circle. The end is also the beginning. The adult butterfly is now going to try to lay some eggs. Now, let's get our questions out. If you guys have any questions about a butterfly or the life cycle. We'll see if any of your classmates can help you. So you guys are going to ask the questions, and then we'll see which one of your classmates has the answers. What's your question?
Why the butterfly life cycle is different human life cycle?
Okay, who knows the answer? Why is a butterfly's life cycle different than a human's? That's a great question, Hayanam. Let's see if any of your classmates know. I'm going to call on someone. How about Lavi? Lavi, do you know why they are different?
Because the human is bigger than the butterfly, and the butterfly can fly, but a human cannot. And a butterfly can make a pupa, but a but a human cannot.
That's a great answer, Lavi. And can you answer me one more thing, Lavi? What is a butterfly? What type of what is it? Do you know what it's called? So we have animals, insects. What type of thing is it? A bird? What is it?
Insect.
It's an insect. Very good.
Spider.
Oh,
Spider are not an insect.
yeah, spiders are not insects because they have 8 legs. Because they have 8 legs. They're arachnids. They are arachnids. Very good. Good job, Livy. Yeah, the life cycle is different because it's an insect. It's an insect. Okay, that was a great first question. Elsa also has a question. Elsa, what was your question?
Why the life cycle of the butterfly don't same as the people?
Elsa, we just answered that question. That was the same. That was the same as high noms because it's an insect. Because Levi was telling us that it's different. Humans aren't insects. Okay, humans are not insects. Okay, so our life cycle is different. Levi also said that butterflies can fly and humans cannot. Humans cannot. Okay, that's why our life cycles are different. Okay, good job, Elsa. That was a great question as well, though. How about I'm going to call on someone random now for a question. What's another question? Maiwa, what question did you? Yep.
What type of butterfly is it?
Okay. It's going to be kind of hard to tell which butterfly this is, but I'm going to see if anyone knows. Does anyone know what type of butterfly this probably is? Raise your hand if you know what type of butterfly this is. Anyone know? Does anyone know the name of this butterfly? You can try your best. Okay, Elsa thinks she knows. Elsa, can you give it a try? Lavi.
It's a monarch.
Lavi got it. Good job. It's a monarch butterfly. Good job. It could be a different type of butterfly, but to me, this looks like a monarch butterfly. Good job, Lavi. Great question, guys. You're asking great questions. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think a different butterfly has the same life cycle or a different life cycle? Would a different type of butterfly have the same life cycle or a different life cycle? What do you guys think? How about Flash? Flash, what do you think? Do you think a different type of butterfly would have a different life cycle or the same life cycle? Can you unmute yourself, Flash, or Speed? No? Ruby, do you think a different butterfly would have the same life cycle or a different life cycle?
The same life cycle.
Very good. And did you have any?
Just unmute me.
What was your question? Okay, I have one more question for you guys. This is something that was asked last class. Why are the eggs laid on leaves? Why would a butterfly want to lay their eggs on the leaf? Raise your hand in the video if you know why. MKA hasn't talked in a while. MK, why?
Because the butterfly lays its egg on the leaf. The caterpillar will be on the leaf right away, and its food is under.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Butterflies do not take care of their young. Butterflies do not raise their young like humans or monkeys or other things. Butterflies do not raise their young. So they lay their eggs on food. They lay the eggs on the food. Okay. And I'll give you guys one more fun fact if you're curious. Monarch butterflies lay their eggs only on one type of plant. Monarch butterflies will only lay their eggs on one type of plant, and it's called milkweed. Milkweed. And milkweed is very poisonous. Milkweed is very poisonous. But the caterpillar can eat the milkweed. The caterpillar can eat the milkweed. And then when it turns into a butterfly, a monarch butterflies are actually poisonous. If a bird eats a monarch butterfly, it will get sick. It will get sick. And that's because the caterpillar became poisonous while eating milkweed. And that protects the butterfly. That's my fun fact for you guys today. Okay. Good job, guys. That was great discussion, great questions. I liked everyone's question. Good job, guys. Let me share your PowerPoint. We are going to do the review now. We're going to do the lesson check. Oh, we're going to actually have to do the order first. Let's do the order first, and then we'll do the left check. Actually, we're going to skip this. I think you guys all know this. The first one is number 1, which is the egg. Number 2 would be your caterpillar. 3 is pupa, and 4 is butterfly. I think everyone here can do that. So let's get to the more important questions. Let's do your self-check. If you want to follow along in your book, we are on page 252. If you want to get your science book out and follow along with us, you can. We're on page 252. If you do not have your science book, it's okay. We are going to do it together. But if you have it, turn to page 252. Could I have?
Which is turn about most young animal and their parents. Choose all the correct answers.
So guys, choose all of the correct answers. A, young animals have parts like their parents. B, young animals grow to look like their parents. And C, young animals are bigger than their parents. Circle the correct answer. There might be more than one. When you guys circle on Zoom, stay inside of the circle. Stay inside of the circle. Okay? Try to draw inside of the circle. If you leave the circle, erase it. Try to erase it and start over. Try to stay inside of the circle. Which two? There's 2 of them are correct. 2 of them are correct. One can draw. Choose all the correct answers. MK, good job. Marha, good job. Flash, good job. Elsa, good job. Keep on selecting your answers. Okay, I'm going to disable now. But everyone else answered A and B. I can tell you that A is correct. Young animals have parts like their parents. B is correct. Young animals grow to look like their parents. How about C? Is C correct? Young animals are bigger than their parents. Let's have 2. Are young animals bigger than their parents?
It's no.
Yes, you're correct. It is no. Sue is correct. C is not right. So you guys should have circled A and B. Circle A and B. Okay, number 2. Tanan, can you please do number 2? Read number 2. Marco.
Marker is a young animal that have scale on its body. What will the young animal parrot likely have?
Is it fur, scales, or a shell? I want you guys to yell your answer as loud as you can. You guys can unmute and yell your answer in 3, 2, 1, go. Loud, my ears are ringing. My ears are ringing. Good job, guys. It is B, scales. You guys got it correct. It is scales. Number 3. I will read number 3. Observe each young animal and its parent. So I want you guys to look at each one. Look at this young animal and its parent, and then look at this young animal and its parent. What pattern do you see? A, they are the same size. B, they have the same pattern on their fur. Or C, they have different body parts. A, B, or C. I'm going to call on one person to try to answer. Let's have Bear. Bear, what answer do you think it is? A, B, or C?
B.
B. And can you read B for us? What was B?
B. They
Oh,
have the same pattern on their fur.
Thank you, Bear. Bear's answer. Mingha, what do you think? Is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you agree? It's correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Mingha says it's correct. So this is correct. B is correct. Thank you for checking our answer. Okay, number 4. Which animal is the parent of each young? Match the parent to its young. Oh. Okay, let's disable. It's kind of hard to see where your lines are going, guys. It's hard to see where your lines are going. I see some of you guys are matching it like this. And then most of you are matching it like this. Which one is correct? Do they go straight up and down? Or are you supposed to cross them like an X? Which one is right? Crossing them like an X or straight up and down? Let me unmute you.
Straight up and down.
Straight up and down, correct. Last one. Maiha, can you read this last one for us? Maiha, can you read this last one for us?
Amy observed 2 dogs that are the same kind. Which sentences could be true about the dogs?
Okay. A, let's answer it. And how about B? How about B? One dog has fur and the other dog has feathers.
No.
Dog.
Yes.
Okay. This is Maiha's answers. A, B is incorrect, and C is correct. Okay, let's see who agrees with you. Let's see if someone agrees with you. Lavi, is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, Lavi agrees. And guys, you both are correct. A and C are the correct answers. The dogs could be different colors, and maybe one dog is smaller than the other. They can still be the same kind. Think about the fish. Think about the fish. The fish were all different types of colors, but they were the same kind. Okay. Think about humans. Even humans come in different colors. Some people are darker, some people are lighter. We all come in different colors, but we are all humans. We are all the same kind. We are all the same kind. So your homework is to finish your self-check. Okay, and this is the writing. We already did the multiple choice. So now all you have to do is the writing. This is the writing. You see a young animal. You want to find an adult animal that is the same kind. What should you look for? Be sure to tell how animals of the same kind can be alike and different, and explain how you can observe patterns to tell you if animals are the same kind of animal. They are not asking you to write about a specific animal, about one animal. They want you to kind of generalize and talk about all animals. What can you look for? Is it the body parts? Is it the color? Is it the shape? Start to talk about things that would work for all animals: fish, bears, lions, dogs, zebras, elephants. Okay. What would you do to find if you had one young animal, what would you do to try to find the adult? Okay. And that's what you need to write about tonight. Your answer should be around 2 to 3 sentences. Hopefully tomorrow is our final day and I can see you guys on Monday. If not, we will continue online and we will try to have as much fun as possible. Okay? Goodbye.
Bye, Mr. Carlo.
Belhan, can you read the first sentence for me? First 2 sentences?
Some young animals look very different from their parents. One example is a butterfly.
Great reading. Let's have someone read the next 2 sentences, okay? Zuktri, can you please read the next 2 sentences?
One example is a butterfly. A butterfly makes big change as it grows. It begins its life inside an egg.
Okay, so we're starting off as an egg. Okay, what happens next? What happens next with our egg? QK, what happens next? QK?
A caterpillar hatches from the egg.
Okay, and what do you think the caterpillar is going to do next? What do you think the caterpillar is going to do next?
It will become a pupa. It made a hard covering.
Okay, that's going to happen next, but the caterpillar needs to do something first. Vivian, what do you think this caterpillar is going to go do? What do you think the caterpillar is going to do once it comes out from the egg? Yeah, it's going to eat what? What do caterpillars eat, do you think?
Leaves.
Yeah, good job, Vivian. The caterpillar is going to go eat some leaves. Okay, now our caterpillar is really big and fat. Okay, and it's ready to do the next step. Let's read the next step together. Toon, can you read it for us?
The caterpillar becomes a pupa. It makes a hard covering.
Thank you. And why do you guys think the pupa's covering is hard? I want you guys to think about the turtle shell and why a turtle shell is hard. Why do you guys think the pupa has a hard covering?
Because it protects.
Yeah. So guys, remember, this caterpillar, let's look at the picture. This caterpillar has to turn into this butterfly. It doesn't want to do that out in the open, so it makes a pupa, and it makes it a very hard covering to protect itself, so it can turn into a butterfly. Okay? Something might try to eat it. So it has a hard covering. Let's see if Ang 2 can read it now. Ang 2, are you there? Let's have Vivian. Vivian, can you read the last 2 sentences for us?
An adult butterfly comes out of the covering. One day it may lay eggs.
Awesome. And where does our so this is called a life cycle. Where do you think we go next? Where do we go next? Is it the pupa, the caterpillar, or the eggs? What is next in our life cycle after the butterfly? So what happens next, Vivian?
The eggs.
Correct. The egg. So after the adult butterfly, we go back to eggs. The butterfly lays eggs. And we go over again to caterpillar, to pupa, to butterfly. And then the butterfly lays eggs. And we go back to eggs, caterpillar, pupa, and it keeps on repeating. Good job, guys. Now, let's have a discussion. So get your questions out. Here is a picture of the life cycle. Remember, it is a circle. So after the butterfly will come the egg, caterpillar, pupa, and it repeats in a circle. What questions do you guys have? You guys, I'm going to lower everyone's hand. So raise your hand on Zoom if you have a question about the butterfly's life cycle that you would like to ask the class. Hey, Tron, what is your question?
Do butterflies only comes out in spring or summer?
That's a great question. Does a butterfly come out in spring or summer? Does anyone know? Anyone know? QK?
A butterfly just get out of spring and summer. Okay?
Okay, I agree. I think depending on the species of butterfly, the type of butterfly, they'll either come out in spring or summer. Okay, and it depends. The eggs probably hatch sometime in spring or early or late. In spring when there's leaves, and then by late spring, summer, you'll have butterflies emerging. Because remember, the egg will take some time to turn into a caterpillar and do the whole circle, okay? But that's a great question, but they probably come out in spring and summer.
If butterfly lay egg, what will happen?
What happens after the butterfly lays its eggs? I'll reword your question just a little bit. Why do butterflies lay eggs on leaves? Can anyone tell me why a butterfly might lay its eggs on leaves? No? Okay, so I'll help you through it, okay? What does the caterpillar eat? What does a caterpillar eat?
Leave.
Leaves. So if the butterfly lays its eggs on a leaf, why does that help? Because the egg is on the what? The egg is laid on the what? Hello? So guys, the reason why it lays its egg on a leaf is so it's on the food. The adult butterfly, because it's on the food. Adult butterflies do not take care of their young. Adult butterflies do not take care of the young. Your parents take care of you. Butterflies do not take care of their eggs or caterpillars, so they lay them on the food and then die or leave. And then the caterpillar has to find food for itself.
How can butterflies lay eggs?
Does anyone know the answer? Raise your hand if you know the answer. How can butterflies lay eggs? Okay, no one's raising their hand. Oh, we have QK. QK, what do you think? Okay, you raise your hand. So I can give you an idea. Butterflies are insects. Okay, butterflies are insects. Now, most insects start off with eggs, and they usually do have a larva stage and sometimes a pupa stage. So insects often go through something called metamorphosis, okay, which is where something changes. The egg turns into a butterfly, okay? Insects lay eggs because they're really, really small. They lay them because they're really, really small, and they can lay a lot of them. Most insects do not take care of their young. So what they do is they lay eggs. They lay tons of tiny eggs. So there's thousands of them, and only a few of them will actually make it to a butterfly. A butterfly can lay tens to hundreds of eggs, but only a few of them will make it to a butterfly. So let's move on to your review. We're going to spend the rest of the class reviewing. Let me share it for you guys. If you do not have it, it is okay. I'm going to share it with you guys. So let's do the self-check. Everyone get out their self-check. Okay, let's work on it together. I need someone to read number 1.
Which is true about most young animals and their parents? Choose all correct answers.
Okay. And it is, so A and B are correct. A and B are correct. Good job, everyone. Can you read number 2? Now, Vuong, can you please read number 2?
Is a young animal that has scales on its body.
Very good.
Will the young animal parents
Likely.
have?
Okay, good job reading. Okay, guys, I'm going to unmute everyone in 3. Once I unmute everyone, yell the answer. Yell the answers at A, B, or C.
C.
Okay, you guys are saying B and scales. B is correct. Okay, I'll read number 3. Observe each young animal and its parent. What pattern do you see? What pattern do you see? So look at the young and look at the parent for both of them. Look at the parent and look at the young. What pattern do you see? A, they are the same size. B, they have the same pattern on their fur. C, they have different body parts.
The answer is they have the same pattern of their fur.
What do you think? Is this correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, guys, the girls agree. So the answer is B. They both got it correct. The answer is B. Good job, guys. See, I hope we get 100% on this. We're doing great so far. We have gotten every question correct. Number 4, no one should get it wrong. Make sure you draw straight lines, guys. Straight lines, depending on which parent you think belongs to each young. Which animal is the parent of each young? Good job, guys. This also might be an alligator, honestly. This might be an alligator. Okay. Crocodiles and alligators are very similar. They just live on different continents, and some live in freshwater, while other ones can live in saltwater or brackish water. Okay. But this is either an alligator or crocodile. You guys got it correct, though. Good job matching. Okay, so we have 100% so far, except for the one person that matched it incorrect. And the last one. I'll read this one. Amy observes 2 dogs that are the same kind. Which sentences could be true about the dogs? Now, there's 2 correct answers. I would like you guys to read them and circle them in your book, or give me one. Let's have Tung. It's okay. I'll call on someone else. How about MKB? What is one correct answer? And we have one more that's correct. What else is correct? Kwang?
C.
C. Okay.
Yes.
A and C are correct. Good job, guys. You guys got all of them correct. A and C is correct. Okay, let's go over your homework shortly and then we'll be done for today. This is your self-check. This is the writing. To write 2 to 3 sentences and make sure to answer each bullet point. So there's 2 bullet points. Make sure to write for both, okay? At least 1 sentence per both bullet points. I had to talk about things like the pattern, the color, the body coverings, the shape, the parts, stuff like that. Whatever you write should work for almost any animal, okay? So try to talk more generally, like I said, about the pattern, the color, the shape, things like that. Okay, 251. Thank you, Vivian. 251. Okay, that is it for today, guys. I'm going to unmute everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Goodbye, Miss Blair.
Bye-bye, everyone. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is...